It's going to be a dream come true once... That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robot. I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up. We've got that covered. They won't be a problem. Let's just say they'll be... Hey, I better get rolling.
Hello, friend. What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dream. You are a trusted friend of us all. Hello. Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would
Don't be carrying any guns into the casino. You won't go quietly.
No
The
violence
agent can count on that.
Dancing.
You're wasting no time in making a name for yourself around here, huh?
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you. I see you brought a... Boss is pretty clear on...
The recent disturbance at the Tops has been resolved. Do not be afraid of that.
Any progress? General Oliver's strategy, or tunnel vision, as I like. He wants to outfight the Legion in a straightforward slugging match. A crushing, decisive victory of this sort would overshadow the... A good deal should be obvious to you by now. One of the followers of the apocalypse, I'm sure. Good luck planting a surveillance device here in the luck. What? I've resurrected Vegas, spirit intact. What I need now is the ability to enforce my rightful claim. Not just against Caesar's legion, by the way. In fact, to inform, years ago, when I detected NCR scouts roaming, I knew it was only a matter of time before an army appeared to take control. And so I recruited the 3 families. Vegas. Indeed, it was, and still is. Would Kimball and Oliver have traded the lives of hundreds of soldiers for... They weren't afraid of me. They were afraid of Caesar, that attacking me... And so they negotiated. Not out of the kindness of their hearts, as they try to make it. NCR forces were permitted to occupy Hoover Dam and establish... They recognized my sovereignty over the Vegas Strip and agreed to supply electricity, and written into the treaty were provisions that the NCR do nothing to... That's how I harnessed the NCR to my endeavor. The salient issue is that they will go to war with me, if given... There's just one reason why the NCR hasn't contrived... The final battle between those 2 armies is fast approaching. I can't afford to... What if... New Vegas is more than a city. It's the... The city's economy is a blast furnace in which can be forged the steel of a new rail. What is the NCR? A society of people desperate to experience comfort, ease. With all that money pouring in? Give me 20 years and I'll reignite the high technology development sectors. 50, 100 years and my colony ships will be heading for the stars to search for... I prefer the term. I would rule as a chief executive. I would not answer to a board of directors. Nothing to impede progress. If you want to see my judgment, I have no interest in abusing others, just as I have no interest in legislating. Nor have I any interest in being worshipped as some kind of machine god messiah. But autocracy? Firm control in the hands of a Whatever. Hoover Dam, of course. The NCR had it up and running at 50% capacity within a year of occupying the dam. By treaty, whatever. It was a place of splendor, as magnificent as today's strip may seem. I grew up not far from here, and though I traveled the old world, by 2065 I deemed it a mathematical certainty that an atomic war would devastate the Earth within. I knew I couldn't save the world, nor did I care to, but I could. I set to work immediately. I thought I had plenty of time to prepare. On the day of the Great War, 77 atomic warheads. My networked mainframes were able to predict and force transmit disarm code subsets to 59 warheads. Laser cannons mounted on the roof of the Lucky 38 destroyed another 9 warheads. The rest got a suboptimal performance, admittedly. If only the platinum chip was printed in Sunnyvale, California on October 22nd, 2077, the day before the Great War. It was to have been delivered by courier the following afternoon, but by then, the chip contained vital software upgrades, but not just for my Securitrons. Every aspect. Given that I had to make do with buggy software, the outcome could have been worse. Software glitches set off a cascade of system crashes. I had to take the Lucky 38's. For nearly 5 years, I battled power outages and more system crashes until I finally managed to reboot my data core with an older version. I spent the next few decades in a veritable coma, but I survived, obviously, and eventually...
The tops.
Any progress with the boom? Well done. The Boomer's firepower may prove an advantage when the battle for Verdun comes around. Your next assignment won't take you far. It concerns the Omertas. As the decisive encounter between the bull and the bear looms close, I've never expected loyalty, mind you. A reliably underhanded tribe is just a... But that's just it. Lately, the Omerta's cooperatives... The Omertas are fanatically loyal to each other. Still, among it, Gamora's receptionist happens to be one. For years, she passed on whispers of what was taking place at the casino in exchange for... A few months ago, she clammed up. Odds are she's scared.